Hello and welcome to MumboCraft. This is FamilyCraft Dad, and I am here in the Nether near Lord Rip's ripoff here, and I'm heading up to the town hall because I have lots of fun things to do over at Town Square. So yeah, I'll show you where we're going to work in a second. All right, so I've got several plans for this week's episode. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get with it all, but first of all, I need to get this place up and go. What is this? What? Wait, what is this? Anybody catch the reference? We got the town hall. We have a interesting looking car vehicle going into some kind of portal with fire behind his car. Anything ringing a bell? Or am I talking to the too young of a generation to know this movie reference? Yeah, that's right. This is Back to the Future. That's a DeLorean right there. And they're going about 88 miles per hour in order to, go into the future, which was, I don't know, about 6 or 7 months ago that they went to. And bad predictions all around. But yeah, I love this prank. I absolutely love it. It's going to stay for a little while this week. But before this episode's up, I think I'm going to end up having to clean it up. Maybe we'll put it back in a different spot because based on the movie, it really ought to be in front of it. But I guess that doesn't make sense because we got this gigantic thing here. If this wasn't here, this would be the road Doc Brown would be driving down with Marty McFly. So, yeah. So I guess that was a logical spot to put it. But I don't know if it's going to fit the landscape we're going to be building here. So it's got to go soon. But I'm going to leave it for a little while because it's clever. And I really enjoyed it. Technically, I have seen it once before, and that was during my stream last night. Or yesterday. It wasn't last night. But, yeah, it was funny. I enjoyed it. If I get around to it, I will slip in the clip where I first see this right now. So, yeah, here we go. Now, if all went right, you just saw the clip from my stream, which means you probably also saw me get slaughtered and killed by many loving fans. But anyways, I'm going to bring you on over to here, and we're going to check out where my first project is. I have another one over there where the DeLorean is, but like I said, I want to leave that there for a little while. So I'm going to get to that next. But over here, we have Photon's build here. And I know I didn't say what this was going to be. And I don't think I was planning on saying what it was going to be until he got it going. But I'm going to tell you now anyways, because I just have to. This is going to be Photon's library. Oh, yeah. It's not a small one either. I think he's going to do like 3 floors. Yep. It's going to be massive. But my project is much simpler in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to be doing a lot of terraforming and clearing up of land here. And yeah, I have a lot of road to make. I got to make this road go all the way around his build. And then I'm going to be building the road out further that way to get ready for further projects. I don't think I'm going to jump into that project just yet. Like I said, I've got plenty of stuff to do here in Town Square. But I think Town Square is well enough on its way that I can move on and get other people interested in other things that might be fun that I'm going to be doing over there that I'm not going to tell you about. But, but yeah, I'm going to get started on this road, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, well, it has been a while since I've done any kind of landscaping. In fact, I haven't done any landscaping since these beautiful little blocks here. These little grass path blocks here. I really want to utilize them quite a bit. So what I've done is I started up from over here. I've made a path going from here all the way around the city hall or town hall. I got to figure out whether I'm going to call it city or town, because it's looking more like a city now, isn't it? There's not much townage going on. It's mostly city, but we'll see. But yeah, this goes all the way around the build. And I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go through, I'm going to bone meal some of the stuff, put in some trees, maybe some custom trees here and there. I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm going to end up doing. I'm just going to go at it and see what happens. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm waiting on a few people because I have some plans, and I want to do it during the time when they're doing what they're going to do, which is over here in townhouse area over here, It's going to be really cool. I can't wait to do it. I'm going to be working on Mumbo's build most likely this week, at least the exterior. And the person who's going to be building this thing here, you saw it in an earlier episode. They kind of tore it down. They didn't like the way the wool looked. So he's collected a bunch of stuff and he plans to build it today. So while he's building that, I'm going to build Mumbo's thing. And yeah, it's going to be pretty darn cool. But first, I'm going to do some landscaping. Oh yeah. All right. I think I've done it. This is looking pretty darn good. It took a little bit of work. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I just put some saplings down and bone mealed the floor a little bit. But what took a little bit of work is sorting out how to make this fellow right there. I was trying to figure out how to make a giant oak tree with 100% accuracy, because it was getting really, really old, putting the sapling down and bone mealing it and getting a regular tree, cutting it down, putting a sapling down, bone mealing it, getting a regular tree, rinse and repeat forever, and then you just never get one. Well, I looked it up, and apparently there is a way, and Exuma Void is the video I did see. So we're going to do it right here, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So basically, we got to put down the sapling. Now I got to make myself some bone meal, and I've got glass. So all right, so let's get everything we need in the inventory. There we go. So basically what we're going to do is see the square that goes around this. Basically, you got to go into the corner and build 2 blocks up. You could do it with slabs or glass. But then you break this bottom one. It just has to be a transparent block in this specific spot. Could be any corner. But then you just take your bone meal and spam it, and boom. Instant giant tree. Now, usually you go through a lot more bone meal than that. I got particularly lucky just now. But yeah, that's the way to do it. And then, of course, you got to go over here and break this block. But yeah, man, I like it. I'm glad we're able to make those on purpose now. That's like a landscaping trick I wish I knew ages ago. My goodness. Oh, that would have been so handy. Wait, what's going on? Well, I made a mistake, guys. I was just kind of hanging out talking with everybody last night. And, I completely forgot I was signed on to Minecraft, and I left my computer running with Minecraft running when I went to bed last night. And I woke up, came downstairs to find myself here in this cage made by obviously a very good friend. I guess there's only one thing left to do. I got to break myself out of this, huh? Oh, obsidian, of course. Of course there's obsidian. Why would I think there's something else? There we go, a little block lag. Nice. All right, so a lot of progress has been done here. First off, take a look at this cool tree. I've got a guy, Amsterdamster, is working on this section here to make it look real nice. He's the one who made the build over here, and I told him I really like that. Please continue it. I said you can even make a bridge go into your shop. I am fine with that. So he made the bridge first, and I told him looking great. And yeah, he made some really neat custom trees as well. I'm really impressed with this stuff. But yeah, looking over here, we have done quite a bit over here. I did a lot of this, and then a friend of mine, Z Magic Man, came on there and worked really hard, and he got some cool stuff going. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look at all the stuff we've done. Made some trees here around the way here. It's just looking so nice. Nice and full. This is what I was hoping for. But yeah, he came through and added a few bushes here and there and a couple trees. He worked on a park area over here. That was the biggest thing he did, which I think looks absolutely great. I love this little water feature kind of thing going on here. Little swing set. This is another guy. He worked on like a public pool area, even with the lifeguard bench there. And then he had some public bathrooms. Take a look. I love it. But yeah, I mean, take a look at all this stuff. I mean, you walk through here, you've got a little sandbox, got somewhere to sit. And this is just a great place to be. It just feels so nice around here. And there's the bill. Okay, we're going this way. Wrong way. But I mean, yeah, look at the sandbox. And then over this way, we have the little horse pen, which is actually my donkey. I've yet to use him. Someone gave me that. That was Vel, his name is. And actually, Vel has kind of disappeared. I'm assuming it's school related, like he had to work on exams and such. I'm not sure, but he was going to build all sorts of stuff up here. And I was really excited about it, and he hasn't been able to do anything. Makes me kind of sad, but, you know, hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, we even brought it out this way a little bit. And yeah, it's looking great. Z did a good job doing little details. I put in most of these trees, but he added these plants here, I think. He bone mealed a little bit more than I did. He's got some bushes here and there to just have a little bit of overgrowth. I like that. He had it completely spammed everywhere, the bushes, and I was like, that might have been a little bit too far. You know, we don't want it to look completely overgrown. I want it to look like somewhere people actually travel every now and again, at least. Ooh, I ought to fix that right there. I don't like that. That should be a path block. But yeah, this is all looking pretty good. This section needs a little bit of help, I think. I haven't quite wrapped my head around how I'm going to do it. I'll sort it out. Well, let's keep heading around here. I got to eat a little. But yeah, I mean, and I started adding some spruce trees into the mix on this side, because up this way is a spruce kind of extreme hill. No, I don't think that's extreme hills, but yeah, it's spruce biome. I'm going to call it a spruce biome. I name biomes by their trees. Is that wrong? I know it's not the correct, you know, name of them, but you know, that's the spruce biome. Over here is the oak and birch biome. You know, that works, right? I mean, that's allowed, right? But yeah, this is all coming out quite well. I'm very, very pleased with everything. I got to do some more interior work in the town hall soon, but I have other interior work in mind. And yeah, I think I am actually going to get to Mumbo's house this week. It's going to take a lot of clay blocks. Not clay balls making it into bricks. No, just legit clay blocks, because that's what he chose to use for his wall. And I wanted to stay true to his build, because he made it that color for a reason. Or not the wall. Did he use it for? He used it for some of his walls. But yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna get working on it, and yeah, once we come back, it'll probably be ages later, and I'll have it done. All right, guys, we are getting really close to getting this thing done. You guys are going nuts with these note blocks, aren't you?
Yes.
But yeah, all derping aside, we did actually accomplish this. It took a little longer than we thought it would, but it's all right. It's all right. It came out pretty good. We're missing a few bits and bobs here and there. Like right here, there's a bunch of potted plants he's got. And in front, we have some nether brick fences that need to be put in. But other than that, that's the exterior all done and dusted. And I can say done and dusted because this is a Mumbo build, so, fair enough. But here, let's go on past Blake there. And this is the interior without all the floors and everything put in. And I think Mumbo's studio will be right there, if I remember his videos right. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. Don't know if I'm going to get to the interior this week. Maybe I will. I don't know. I guess you'll find out sooner than I will. So, yeah. All right. Well, I've gotten most of this done in here. Let's go take a look. The top floor is almost complete except for one minor detail, which I'll get to in a minute. But here's his living room. This obviously is requiring some kind of fireplace. And we got a nice little place to sit. I also have to add his little stains. He said there's some stains in the wall here, so, I got to add those. Then we got the kitchen here, which I need to add the lighting to. Otherwise, we're going to have spawns in here. But I got to get the lighting in here, and here's the nice little closet. And one little addition, I made it so that you can get out to the porch. He had it kind of blocked off and put the door here. And so I decided to put it there just because it may not be perfect to his build, but hey, at least you can get to the back porch now. I have not added the potted plants yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. Even though I got all the clay in the world to build the upstairs, I just never got around to making the clay pots. So sorry about that. But yeah, this is coming out pretty good. Let's go on upstairs where it's a little bit more complete. I'll save that one for last because that's his studio. This is his bedroom, which he doesn't sleep in, apparently. I'm sure he takes some serious daytime naps, though. Because, look at this nice window here. I'm sure the sun beats in here in the noontime, and you can just kind of rest. It probably gets hot in here, though, because people in UK, they don't believe in AC. They don't use air conditioner very often. So, yeah, that would be roasting, wouldn't it? So, I don't know if a daytime nap would be such a good idea in here after all, but in the winter, this would be nice because he's got a nice little fireplace in here and a radiator, I think is what he said. So this is pretty cool. And yeah, look, all the clay. That took a lot of work. And here's where he does his business. We'll close that right away. And then we go in here and we've got this nice closet area. And here's the other bathroom. I think this is actually a tub. I'm not entirely sure about that. And then this is where the magic happens right here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. He's got the 3 screens. I tried to sort out maybe a better way of doing this. I might work with some people and see if we can come up with 3 different maps that look kind of Minecraft-ish, or Minecraft on one and make one look like an editor. And I don't know what he uses his 3rd screen for. I guess more editing stuff or no, he in my screenshots that I've seen of him, he's got Minecraft here. He sometimes has his editor here. And over here, he's got his YouTube up and running with stats. But I've taken pictures of my desk before. And, that's what you do. You put up everything Minecraft related. Really, he's probably got, like, some other game here that he doesn't tell us he's playing. And some kind of thing. He's probably doing other things here, other than just Minecraft all the time. I got coding and stuff. He does the video game he works on. He has been coding using Unity. I haven't heard much about that recently. I bet you he's taken a bit of a break on that, which I wish he wouldn't, because what he had going was actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But obviously there's one thing really missing in here, and that's his speakers. So you would have an armor stand there, an armor stand there, and on top of those armor stands are regular skeleton heads because the speakers are white. And we don't have a really good creeper farm just yet, an electrified creeper. What are those? Electrified creeper, right? I'm probably getting it wrong. But yeah, you got to have those in order to blow up a skeleton to drop its head. And Jam Doggy is working on that slowly but surely. And once he does that, he said he will happily give me a pair of skeleton heads, in which case we will have this room nice and complete. So, yeah, I'm excited about all this. There's his bedroom. We did that. And there's a stairway. And one thing I've noticed, I mean, if this is somewhat to scale, up there is quite a bit of attic space. So he actually has quite a bit of storage, methinks. So that's kind of cool. Let's close up the doors here. And, yeah, so I really got to light it up in here. I got to finish the kitchen with something fierce. Put the stains in here, put the fireplace there, and I think that would complete this as well. He needs some paintings. This is like a really blank wall. This needs, I mean, he could do some like Minecraft paintings or something up here. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, there it is. Pretty much done and dusted. We're almost done with it. And I am very pleased. I can't wait to have him in here so he can check it out. But sadly, that is all the time I have for this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You know I have. And if you really liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And I'd really love it if you were to subscribe. But this has been FamilyCraft. Toodles. Oh, I forgot I had that mirrored armor on. Don't I look silly?